Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. This video is going to go through the 4G1 text, which you read over the weekend, and also the worksheet that you did for Monday. But first, I just want to put in a quick plug because today is the 25th, and that means it's Tolkien Reading Day. So if you've never read any of Tolkien's works, I would definitely recommend it. I myself will be rereading The Hobbit, which I would recommend to all of you. But first, we're going to read through 4G1 in English. All right, so, if the Father himself of Varys now were present, and if now he were judging, by the immortal gods, what would he be able to do? What would he say? If he were hearing that the Roman citizens were struck by you with an axe, the head pirate was freed by you, on account of your negligence, a Roman fleet was captured and burned. Finally, that Gawius was driven by you onto a cross, would you be able to seek pardon from him? Would you be able to demand that he should forgive you? Oh, sweet name of liberty! Oh, excessive law of our citizenship! Does it happen that a Roman citizen in the province of the Roman people should be struck by you, who are the praetor, in the forum with whips? What? Did you dare to drive onto a cross that man, the man who was saying that he was a Roman citizen? But indeed, you say that Gavius was a spy, and that he was shouting that he was a Roman citizen because he was seeking a delay of death. This you say, Varys, this you confess, that he was shouting that he was a Roman citizen. I hold to this. Here I am stuck, judges. I am content with this one thing. I leave off and I neglect all the other things. He was saying that he was a Roman citizen. If you, Varys, among the Persians or in farthest India, are led to punishment, what else would you shout except that you are a Roman citizen? If you say that you are a Roman citizen, surely you think that you are gaining, or you will gain, either an escape or delay of death. Humble men, born in an obscure place, they sail. They approach to these places which never before did they see, having thought themselves going to be safe, and this thing going to be a protection for them. For thus they think to themselves, or thus they think, I guess. If to places never having been seen by us we will have sailed, we will be safe because we are Roman citizens. If to the ends of the globe of the lands we will have approached, Roman citizenship will protect us. If you remove this hope, if you remove this protection for Roman citizens, if you establish nothing of help, that there is nothing of help in this cry, I am a Roman citizen, now you will shut off all the provinces, all the kingdoms, all the free states. Now the entire globe of the lands you will shut off for Roman citizens. Okay, so now I'm just going to quickly go through the worksheet to make sure you understood all of the grammatical forms on here. So first, what case is Varys in the first line? In the first line, it is genitive because it is the father of Varys, so genitive of possession there. Line 306, who is the subject of posset? That is the father of Varys, because pater is in the nominative. Next we have what gender, number, and case is quis. So here you have to make sure that you look at that long I as opposed to a short is at the end. So if an I stem has a long is at the end, it means it is accusative and it is plural. And the gender here is masculine, which you know because of the adjective and participle that agree with it. So Romanos agrees with it, and then also percussos agrees with it in the text. Okay, so what type of subjunctive clause is ut tibi ignoscere? Here it is an indirect command because you have postulare, to demand, which is a type of command. Okay, number 5, we have what is the person, number, tense, voice, and mood of ausus es. So because it has that S at the end, you know it's second person singular. Tense is perfect because it comes from that third principal part. Voice is active because it's a deponent verb, and the mood is indicative. Okay, what word of speaking, writing, thinking sets up the indirect statement in the first part of the sentence in line 312? So that is, let's see. So we have decus in line 314 there. And then the second half of the sentence is set up by klamitase is the verb of speaking for the second half of the sentence. Okay, line 317, we have what is the person, number, tense, voice, and mood of DKBot. So person and number, you have a T at the end, so that's third person singular. Tense is imperfect because we have bot. Voice is active. If it was passive, we'd have batur. And the mood is indicative. Okay, so next on this list, we have what is the gender, number, and case of quai in line 321. So quai here, sometimes it can be feminine, but in this case it's agreeing with ea loca, that's the antecedent, so you know it has to be neuter plural, and here it is neuter plural accusative because we darunt, the subject of that is those humble men who sailed and approached. They had never seen which places, the quai. So that's neuter plural accusative, antecedent is ea loca, or just loca. What is the gender, number, case, tense, and voice of arbitrati? So gender and number, that is masculine plural. Case is nominative, because you have that I at the end. Tense is perfect, because it comes from that third principal part, because it's a deponent. And the voice is active, because again, it is deponent. What noun is agreeing with this? In 322, so you have to go all the way back to homines tenues. That first word in the sentence, homines, is the subject there. And that is what it's agreeing with. Okay, gender, number, case, tense, and voice of wisa in 323. So wisa is agreeing with loca in that sentence. What noun is it agreeing with? You have to look for the one that has a similar ending. So because it's agreeing with loca, again, we have a neuter plural, and here it is the accusative, because it's agreeing with loca. So neuter plural accusative there. All right. And tense, it is again perfect, coming from that fourth principal part, and voice is passive, having been seen, places having been seen by us. Okay, gender, number, and case of finis, and that is in line 324. So here we again have an I stem with a long IS, so that will again be accusative plural, because it is with odd, which is a preposition. Okay, and if you look over into your vocab list along the side here, you see that finis is masculine, so that's the gender there. Why is it in this case? As I just said, it goes with odd, so it's a prepositional phrase that takes the accusative. Okay, and lastly, why is opus genitive? So you have to look at where it is in the sentence, and here you have si constituas nihil esse opus. So it is the partitive genitive here. You establish that there is nothing of help. So partitive genitive with nihil. If you weren't sure about this one, you can just kind of look at the context. There's nothing that it can be possessing. Help doesn't really possess anything normally, so that doesn't really make sense. And there's no nearby adjective that would take a genitive case. I don't think there's any nearby adjectives at all. So it has to be the partitive genitive with nihil. Okay, great. So hopefully all of that was helpful. If you have any questions, again, post them on Blackboard in the discussion board section, or let me know in an email. Your quiz has now been posted, so make sure you do that by Friday at midnight, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.